everybody, welcome back to Tilson Home Tours. I am Kelsey with Tilson and I am here with Lenore to talk about her gorgeous San Gabriel C home here in Medina County. So when you first pull up, all you see is the view. So tell me a little bit about why you positioned the house the way that you did to try and maximize that.
So we live in a development that doesn't have an HOA, so we didn't have to put the house facing the road. And the way they laid it out anyway when Tilson came in, because there's a steep embankment out the back, the back of the house was able to face the view. And so we have a wonderful view of the hillside and all of the green in the hill country here.
Yeah, and your view is definitely not obstructed in any way whatsoever by
not
being
at
on
all,
that hill.
and it never will be.
And then on the outside of the house, you made it all board and batten because did you want that farmhouse kind of look?
Yes, we were looking for the farmhouse look, and one of the things that I loved about building with Tilson was that we were able to customize everything. And so I actually wanted to bring some of the costs down outside so that I could bring the costs up inside.
Yeah.
And try to stay within my budget.
Yeah, that's a very smart plan.
So
you did a great job.
That's one of the reasons that we went with the farmhouse, full farmhouse outside.
Yeah, well, let's take a look through your living room and
Okay.
show me more about it. All right, tell me a little bit about your living room. Did you change anything about this area?
So a couple things that we changed in the living room. I kind of mentioned that there were 3 glass paned windows and they were solid, and we wanted that to be open.
Right.
And so we left the 3 windows, 2 of them now open. And then, so when you're on the back porch, you kind of get that feeling of, you know, it's all symmetrical from the outside. We did do a little accent wall here.
Yeah, I love the green.
And so, I picked that with the palette from Sherwin-Williams, and it came all to, you know, it was just one of the colors that matched.
Yeah, I love the colors that you chose in here. This flooring is really nice.
Yeah.
And the tile, it all just kind of goes very well together.
I wanted hardwood, and that was one of my kind of major upgrades, was because I just really liked the feel of natural wood under my feet.
Yeah.
Instead of doing the LVP. And so
This makes it a little elevated, a little fancy.
Yeah, a little bit nicer. So.
And then in here we have tile going into your kitchen, correct?
Yes, that's all the tile over there.
I like that. Let's go check that out. Okay. Oh, this is super spacious. So you took the island out in here, correct?
Yes, we took out the island. I just felt like I didn't need that space. All of these cabinets all the way to the ceiling gave me plenty of storage for what I own.
Yeah, tons of storage.
And we were downsizing.
Yeah.
You know, this is our retirement home, and so I wasn't trying to keep a lot of things. I wasn't wanting to accumulate anything anymore.
Yeah, and you still have tons of counter space without having the island.
Absolutely.
I mean, this goes all the way around. You've got this whole.
Yes.
I guess this is also an island.
Yes, everything. It was, you know, perfect.
Yeah, and I like how this flows right on into the dining and then back into the living room.
Right.
It's very, like you said, you were trying to make it airy. It definitely is, especially with this window going to those.
It'll open and the air will move all the way through. So.
And then in your dining room, what were your goals with this space?
So the eating area is, again, very, very bright and airy. For mornings, we have the sunrise on this side, so we can get up and either sit at the table or sit on the back porch and just have a cup of coffee, relax, and watch that sunrise.
It sounds so
really
peaceful.
Really beautiful. And again, we can open this and the air just flows through the area.
Yeah, and I did notice that you have this awning over this window.
Yeah, so we got a little sunsetter kind of awning, and it just helps with the sun on this side. This is the side that gets the most sun for the majority of the day. That was another thing that we wanted to do, was make sure we didn't have windows that had sun coming in all day. And so when we positioned the house this way, this is the only window that gets sun. So we just added a little bit of covering to it.
Yeah,
so we can,
definitely helps with the
heat.
AC bill.
Yes, it does. It keeps the heat down a little bit. So.
Yeah, well, let's go check out the rest of the house.
Okay.
Oh, this is awesome. You even have stellar views in here too.
Yes, the bedroom, the master bedroom, we we loved it because the room was so spacious.
Yeah.
And it also has the view out the back.
I like this accent wall a lot.
Yeah, again, this was in the palette from Sherwin-Williams, and we put that all together. One of the things about downsizing, going into a smaller home, was we weren't going to have like office space anymore because we weren't working anymore.
Yeah.
I didn't need to work from home anymore.
So now it's just living area. Where are you going to spend your time?
Well, I needed a little bit of, you know, somewhere to put computers and keep things like that.
Yeah.
And so we were able, because this room is so big, you know, comparatively speaking, we were able to just kind of tuck our office stuff into this room.
Well, it's like first half is your bedroom and the second half is your office.
And it doesn't cramp anything.
Yeah.
You know, it still feels really open.
Yeah, the ceiling helps
nice.
with that too, having this stepped ceiling. That makes it feel very tall and light and airy. And this is super soft carpet.
Yeah, this
really
was
nice.
a special Berber that I picked, that I worked with Colton to find.
Yeah.
That was special for the house because again, that was another one of the upgrades that I wanted to do.
Was have a soft place for your feet. That's nice. And then in here we have your bathroom?
The master, yes. The rest of the master suite.
Let's check it out.
Okay.
All right. Okay. I see. There's a tub missing in here. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yes, there is. So we decided that we didn't need a soaking tub. I wouldn't use it. We put a large swim spa outside.
Yeah, you don't need an indoor tub when you have an outdoor one.
I didn't need one, and I really wanted to have the shower that we could just walk into and not have a door or anything. So we have this really large
that's really nice. I love the tile.
Shower.
The deco tile is really nice too. That's really pretty.
Yeah.
Plus the window for light.
Yes. So that you do get some light in here, which was, you know, you're kind of in the back of the house and you wanted that so that the window was very nice.
Yeah, and then you've got the dual vanities.
Yes, and
that's
that
awesome.
was another one of my upgrades that I wanted, was to have this large piece of cabinetry in the middle, because I knew how much stuff I needed to put away in here.
Yeah, it's this is a huge space. I mean, you can make it a linen closet, extra storage, whatever you really need.
Exactly. And so, you know, we have the his and hers, and then the large storage unit there.
Yeah,
so.
and then by removing that tub, did it make your closet bigger?
Got the mega closet.
Woo! We love a mega closet.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, this is huge. This is awesome.
Yeah, so
tons of storage.
I added some of the shelving here, and then it has the bars that go all the way around. We didn't even fill it up, so it's just been a wonderful closet, and it's perfect.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, let's go check out the other bedrooms.
Okay.
Oh, this foyer is really nice.
Yeah, we brought some of our antiques. We brought newer Texas things into this space. I've heard people say when they come in, it feels kind of like a hug.
It is like a hug. You open the door and you're just welcomed right in. It feels very homey. You're like, oh, come on in, let me hug you.
Yeah.
You're like, thanks, foyer, I love it. And then back here, I like that you have the other bedrooms separate from the rest of the house.
Yes. So this side of the house is kind of our guest side. I've had my daughters and grandchildren come here to visit. We have plenty of space. And then I was able, in this room, like I hung art from my family or from trips and things like that. So we just kind of set this aside and don't use the space all the time.
But then when you do have guests over, it feels very homey for them.
Absolutely.
It has familiar touches.
Yes.
And the windows are great in here too.
Yes.
And this side of the house probably stays a little bit more shaded.
It does. It only gets the very last of the sun in the afternoon. And then the other thing, and again, keeping with all of the airiness that we wanted, in this model, we added back a window that was similar to the model in Georgetown that we had gone to see. So that we could have the cross breezes and all of the light and air in here also.
Yeah, that's great. And then let's check out your other room.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Third room, final room. Nice little workout space.
Yes. So we live pretty far out in the hill country, so we're about at least 15 minutes to the first gas station. So we weren't going to be able to get to a gym.
Yeah, that's a bit of a haul.
Yes.
Like, we'll just create one in the house.
So we set this space aside, made it pretty simple for working out with weights and with a little TV.
Yeah.
And then we also put this futon in for more guests. If we have more family or friends coming to stay, we do have plenty of space for people.
Just extra room. Plus, you can come and hang out, read a book if you want to.
Yes, absolutely.
That's really nice.
Yes.
All right, well, let's go check out that back porch.
Okay.
Because it's stellar, and I want to see more of it.
Okay.
All right. Nice shady porch.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about this area.
So this back porch has the view. It has all the air. And one of our objectives was to be able, like I said, to live outside as much as we live inside if we choose to. And so to that end, we added a 50-foot deck along the side of the house to join together the front and back porches. And I also have a swim spa because I didn't want to do the whole pool thing.
Yeah, well, and that's your outdoor tub.
Right, exactly, my outdoor tub, yes.
Well, let's go back inside, get out of the heat a little bit, and then I'll get out of your hair.
Great, thank you.
All right. Well, thank you so much for showing me around your house. This has been amazing. I love how homey it is here.
We just love it. You know, we were very happy with everything with Tilson, and the house is absolutely perfect. It's exactly what we wanted. It's our, forever retirement dream home.
I'd love to hear that. That makes me so happy. And you definitely have made it feel like that. I mean, if you can't beat this, you can't beat this view for anything. And this is definitely the epitome of a dream home.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, thank you so much.
Well, thank you.
I really appreciate it. And thank all of you as well for joining us for this episode of Tilson Live. And we hope to someday soon make you part of the Tilson family.